it can play 1,001 different ways, which is pretty. And I still haven't played it backwards. I better do that before too long. I need to go and play it backwards. Way down South Africa at Sun City, we used to love playing that tournament. I was there in the days of, I think, 12 of us or 16 of us. So Sun City was great because you really felt like you were in Africa, walking off the greens to the next tee, down the burnt sand paths. It was 120 degrees in the bush. And I liked that golf course because, the Kikuyu turf, I loved that turf. Boy, you could whack golf balls. You could hit 100 balls on the square bit, and all you'd done was just taking the top off the grass because it's like plastic. And then those greens were 4-leaf clovers, so it was really accurate. You had 4 sections, basically, and so you were firing at a little target all the time. So, boy, did that push you. I enjoyed the atmosphere. That was actually a great tournament as well. Even the fact that we were just there with 12 guys, that actually was a good fun. And I finally won it in 94, which was great. So, Sun City, for all of the atmosphere, ambiance, is my number 5. Well, number 4, then I'll go Sunningdale New. I play a lot there with my son, Matthew. He's a member there. And we went out one time in early autumn, say September-ish, and it just rained the day before. Good rain. So it was soft, or softish, lovely and green. And it was a real treat. I thought, I really remember that particular day because the turf was fantastic to hit it off. So you've got those great views, and you can stand on so many holes and dream, it could have gone there, and it could have done this. And I'm a fan of Harry Colt and the simplicity of just finding a perch for a green and where it runs off. And so that's so English. We cannot get any more English than the good old Heathland course. The Colt Heathland is pretty much it. Well, we go Riviera then in LA. George Thomas, that's a great golf course. I mean, talk about simplicity. You learn a lot from that. Like, what can you do with one bunker on a hole? Just one. Where are you going to put it? You're going to put it off the tee shot or by the green? So many of those holes set up are so difficult just with one bunker because of the slight kink in the fairway and the slight kink in the green. It glides through the valley. It hasn't got mounds and humps and bumps everywhere. It's got angles. It's got angles across the corners, and if you get the angle right, great. If you don't, if you're trying to go across a corner like that third in a pin's back right, and you're just 1 yard off, 1 yard short of your landing distance, and it sticks on the hill and then kicks that way, then you're only 20 feet from the hole, and you've got nowhere to land it. You've got to get it out of a big, bunker and nowhere to land it. It's a lovely rhythm to the golf course, and then it gets tougher and tougher as you start down 12. 12, as described earlier, 12 is a wonderful hole. It's a fairway and one bunker, and boy, is it a brute. You touch the right rough, you're done. And then where do you lay up? Because you've got a bit of a ravine, and I think that's a great golf course, great rhythm. You could play that one quite happily each day. Well, too, it's got to be Royal Melbourne. It's hard and fast, very fast. The first time when I first went to Australia, my gosh, they had the greens at 15 when we played it. Yeah, I mean, it was great. 60-foot putt would be boom. That was it. And the guys saw it when they played the President's Cup, which was great. How the first hole, 2-iron and a wedge, or you have a go with the driver and get it up, and you get up, driver up 50 yards from the green, and you can't hit the green from 50 yards. I love that. I mean, you can hit your drive here and you go, I wish I was 4 yards further that way because I get a much better angle across that ridge. So, yeah, I did enjoy that. I mean, it's when greens get rock hard and you've got to plot, okay, this is going to land here, it's going to bounce to there, and hopefully it's going to spin and stop by there. Well, that means, there's no room on that side of the green. I've got to go here. So, yeah, I like the plotting was right up my street, yes. Yeah, talk about plotting. It's St Andrews, isn't it? I mean, it's amazing that it's our most strategic golf course, and it was designed by nature. And and coming in, it's such an amazing. It starts probably at 11. 11 is a very famous par 3. Back in our day when In good weather, it's only an 8-iron across the Strath bunker, but you better play it great because that bunker is death. If you designed a hole like 12 now, my goodness, I don't know what the guys would think. Last time I played it in that last open, I hit 4-iron in that wind. You know, there was no way we could drive in between them, the bunkers, or over them. So it's laid up short of them. So it was a 4-iron up to, and then it chipped a 4-iron into the wind. So that's interesting, isn't it? And then 13 is always very difficult. And then 14, I just love 14 because that is the real epitome of strategy. You can drive it in the right place. Do you take on hell bunker to go over? But if you've got the whole location tucked right under the hill on the right, that's why we used to go way left. So that's how we used to play it. It was a great 3-shotter that way. It was a wonderful feeling to come down 18. Great visuals of that. Because that was early in our career. I mean, Fanny Sunderson, that was our first year together. It's amazing. Won the Masters. And now coming up the 18th at St Andrews, and I said to hey, you can look around, lift your head up and look around, because most of the time when you win, your head down, blinkers on. I said, have a look around and remember this.
Yes, there it is. Nick Faldo. He had to battle with himself and his own emotions and thoughts, and he's done it superbly well.
I mean, that's the greatest thing about that town, that there is a genuine electricity and buzz in there. That's our history.